We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for returns for to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Muln stock sitting sideways once again and ending the day pulling downwards, right? Now, it was not the only stock having this sideways or downward action. The overall market and the SPY was pulling downwards as well. And our SPY bot since 12:45 p.m. sent us out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, put options were up 2 to 3x within an hour, guys. And this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets by giving us clarity within the volatility, whether stocks are going up or going down, to maximize on the opportunities. And you can now gain access to this resource as well and join the members that are using it. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, to the 42 vision indicators, and getting connected over with the SPY bot and our QQQ bot. So Muln is actually sitting here sideways, as I stated earlier in the video. We're gonna break down some key levels here within the charts and what 42 vision is showing. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So these are both of the stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% jumps. But one of them turned out to be a home run. And we caught this one in the pre-market as it was pulling upwards, pulled downwards, consolidated, and maintained strength here on 42 vision. And the ticker symbol is CELZ. And it continued upwards towards the bell. And even at the bell, took off another 10+%, almost 15% plus, and hit a highest point from when we caught it in the pre-market, consolidating to that highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. And let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Muln stock trying to hold itself above certain key levels here of support. And we are seeing it hold up for the last 3 days. And now it is trying to hold itself up to not go lower, but the stock has been rejecting certain resistance levels as well. So we're going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicators to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets, whether stocks are going up or going down, and join the members that are using this resource to have that edge within the volatility, guys. Once again, the link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators and receiving the clarity you deserve. So here we are with Muln sitting under a bull indicator here on the 30-minute as it was pulling upwards yesterday in the aftermarket hours. We were under a bear indicator, and we talked about how we needed a bull indicator to pop up to negate that bear indicator, and here we have it. But within this volatility on the 30-minute, things are moving too quickly, and it's almost looking like what we had going on here. Now, even though the stretch here is a little bit much more spread out than what was going on here, it's happening way too quickly, too fast, right? And also the locations are a little bit uncomfortable for the sense of, is it really looking like it has strength, or could it be a bull trap, right? So let's go ahead and talk about here not just the 30-minute, but we're going to look at this from the 4-hour. I want you guys to realize that based off the 4-hour, you can go ahead and see things from the bigger perspective, and there's some key things to take away from that, right? And then we're going to zoom in here and talk about resistance and support. So let's go over to the 4-hour here, and you will see that on the 4-hour, we shifted into dark green with red borders. I stated once that popped up, we needed to watch it carefully. It is possible to happen, but it's been under a bull indicator since down here at $1. And the last time it pulled back like that, when we got those dark green with red borders back to back for about 2 days to 3 days and a half, it started to actually form support and bounced off $1, and that was the setup for the next bull run. Same thing here in this consolidation, setup for the next bull run. So if it goes ahead and repeats what it's done in the last two pullbacks and then run up, because those are the setups for the next bull run, then that will be something to keep in mind, because the last time this happened, we had here one dark green with red borders pop up. We had several of them, but no bear indicator, and that is going to be the key difference here in this pullback, as it started already and we're starting to see weakness in this consolidation. Because if it was going to go up higher, it would have started moving up higher. But there's another thing going on. Volume has been dissipating, right? The average 10-day volume of the last 10 days has been 300 million or more, and today it was half of that at 155 million so far, right? So super important to realize volume is getting weaker, and as long as no bear indicator pops up here, this bull indicator down here from $1 will continue to dominate the chart. But when you look at the bigger picture, this has been a pretty big move on the 4-hour. Now in the 30-minute, it's showing a bull indicator, and we have to talk about that in just a moment. But this is something that we talked about in our videos that could happen, and here we have it. And if it continues, there's going to be two steps to this. If it turns out to get a bear indicator right away and these candles get larger than the next, right? I've always stated this. My drawings are terrible, ignore them. But if these bars get bigger than the next and they continue to pull downwards as they did down here, that is going to affect this chart pretty quickly, and we might see a bear indicator or even red bars. But right now, this bull indicator is dominating and not getting canceled out, but a pullback has begun, right? So the 1 day here, I've stated it, as these bars continue to be smaller than the next, it's going to affect the potential momentum, right? And that's how it starts. Now, we have not seen a dark green with red borders pop up. This bull indicator has been holding strong, but based off 42 vision, this is a full transition, right? White with red borders, red with green borders, dark green, green, and then eventually it pulls back in the other direction, which is dark green with red borders, red all the way down towards white with red borders, and then eventually the reversal starts again, and then it does this whole transition here, and then it gets followed by a bear indicator on the way down, and on the way up you get that extra layer of confirmation, just like it did right here, of that bull indicator. So there's a few things going on here in the bigger picture, that if there is to be a pullback, and there's those that see this long term or see even further room for a squeeze even further up, that if it does pull back, as long as no bear indicator pops up, it could be the setup, right, for the next bull run. Okay, I've always said that about these setbacks. They are not setbacks, they are setups. Okay, when these pullbacks happen, they are not setbacks, they are setups. Now it depends on the momentum and volume, and obviously there's still a lot more things to pay attention to. If there's an offering, or if there's negative news, or if the CEO continues to sell shares, that could impact the stock fairly quickly. But just based off volume and technicals, things could set up for another bull run. We just have to see what's going on the 1 day, also on the 4-hour if a bear indicator pops up, and also the 30-minute hold itself up, because there are times where this bull indicator pops up, and through all the volatility, if no bear indicator pops up throughout this whole entire process, this bull indicator could hold true, and eventually things turn back around, and this is all consolidation and a setup for the next bull run and leg up, as they call it. So far this bull indicator has negated this bear indicator up here, and this is so far struggling to hold true, because we're actually below 330 and currently at 312, 311, give or take. So what are the key levels to watch moving forward? The first thing is the support level from yesterday, and it is super important, not just yesterday, not just today, but tomorrow and every day forward, for the bulls to hold strength, and that is 282, guys. If that gets broken through, the next point of reference is 250, and then all the way down here at 220. Okay, those are the key levels to the downside, but the most important one to show that the bulls are showing strength is 282. Okay, now based off today's lows, it's 308, so I would just round that down to 305. Key levels to watch, or even $3 very carefully between that area and 282. To the upside though, we have gotten several rejections up here at the 340s, and I've stated how important it is to break above it, then get up towards the 360s, and then break out towards $4. I've stated it based off the history of the chart, how important it was, those key levels. I've stated it on the way up, even all of these days, and they continue to hold true, and we've seen several rejections near these levels, near the 340s and 360 mark, as it rejected yesterday into the aftermarket hours, and it tried to go back up, rejected 350s, 340s. So we want to see this break towards 340, find support, go ahead and bounce off of that, get up towards 360s, then up to the 4s, and do that staircase effect to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And also, are you still holding MULN? Have you been trading it, or have you sold out of it? I look forward to seeing those comments down below as well. And if you guys want to receive clarity and have that edge within the charts and join the members using it to maximize on opportunities, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected over with the SPY bot, QQQ bot, and have that edge over the charts, guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.